What is up, folks? My name is Smooth and I'm 16 and welcome back to the last episode of Killer Frequency. We're going to do this one all the way to the end now. I don't think there's much left. We know who the killer is now. It's the woman called Dawn. Who is Dawn? What is this? It's alarm. Don't need that. Right. Hello, caller. Might as well jump straight into it. Hello?
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16. The Scream.
The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Oh, I fucking hope
Nah,
not.
man. I've just been listening to the show here at home.
Good.
And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but
It's fixed.
I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
You're a good father.
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
You rang me.
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady.
Yeah, you did.
The man I went
Told ya.
told me it was a man, man.
Told you.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
At
So
least
you know
two.
it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
Somebody tell me
No,
something.
sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man.
Fucking hell.
What do you want from me?
You rang me.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more, man.
The fuck you ring up for?
You'd have asked me about gators.
What the fuck do I
Forrest,
know
we
about
have a
kids
call
for?
coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for
How
right
we haven't
now.
done line 2?
All right, all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later.
Okay.
Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us.
Maybe they
Let's
can.
find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Hi.
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Ambulance. Is he still breathing?
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast.
Stand the
I really
bleeding.
need help, please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just
Who's he?
panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything.
Then he got ass
It
stabbed.
sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was his attacker the Whistling Man?
The who? They
Yeah.
had a mask and wore all black?
Ah, that'd be
That's
him.
all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help,
All right.
but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed
Just
out.
walked away?
I waited until they
I
were gone,
don't believe
then
it.
dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
That he does.
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Tough shit.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
Don't pull it
I'll
out.
be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's
Line
now.
2.
Switch to line 2.
Just as I was saying about line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulances.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
know.
know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen. You're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here.
Okay.
That means stopping the blood first,
Yes.
and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Okay.
You think you can handle that?
No.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out,
Yep.
then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Yep.
Lay him down.
Yep.
Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas.
Yep.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Okay.
Get them comfortable.
You're writing this down,
Apply
Peggy.
Pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I did.
It makes sense, though.
I've
Gosh,
seen
that was a
enough
lot of
films to
info.
know don't pull it out.
But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh, lovely. Oh, keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock.
Yep.
If he does, act fast.
Lovely.
If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it.
Okay.
Just apply another on top of it.
Right.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
Okay.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
That's
no
as
shit.
much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
Got ya.
Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Ah, shit. Well, here we go. Not gonna lie. He might die.
Hello?
We'll see.
Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you
Good.
left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell.
No.
Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
Tom, right your best.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey,
Oh,
is his
indeed.
leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer.
Use that.
Some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Laundry. Jacket will be dirty. Clean rags, don't use that.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again.
Good.
I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No.
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
Fine. Give me a second.
Okay.
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But
What
you're
if
gonna.
something happens?
We'll still be here.
Well,
Just
we're
shout
putting you
if
on
need
hold.
anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What do you want?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
I know.
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him.
Oh.
He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Where are they at again? No, ravine, reservoir. Reservoir was down there. His house somewhere. Let's see.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
Sure you are.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
Why not?
I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files
got the
in
key?
Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Uh-huh. Like what?
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking
talking
about
floppy drive.
floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have
They
information
were
on them.
1987, aren't we?
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy?
Got a
I know
floppy
what a
drive
floppy
down there.
disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door.
Of course, you
Thanks,
have all
Peggy.
of the keys.
I'll just have to look around.
No, there isn't. Just fuck off.
Okay. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay. Let me out. Why do you have all the keys to everyone's fucking offices and everything around here? I mean, you know. Right then. So. Maybe I should play some music. Hey, Reggie. First aid the injured. Reginald Scott. He's done it. Reggie's done it.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Very important date. Okay. Anything else on here? Look! Floppies! Alien sightings, sky. Do not tip over. Maybe that one. Ten, 1810, maybe? What's this? What's this?
Could this be it?
Deep cuts. Pizza delivery killer with a pizza cutter. Free pizza, fine. We're living on an important date with the time 1107.
Nice.
Holy crap, what's this? Personnel file. Hold on. Yeah, I got that. Okay, Reggie? The fuck was that? John Hedges refused to engage in the first aid training. He's no good. Get the fuck out of here. Who's next? Who's next? Get away.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible
I'm not,
candidates.
I just picked one
I
up.
can read the rest of this later.
Peggy. She didn't do it. What's that one? Bradley. Did Bradley do it? No, it's high probability. A few critical people say security, 3 people, it's fine, but I'm going to see something. I'm telling I don't realize you're saying. Brad and Bob end up missing most of our first aid training, so he's no good. Karen didn't do it. Get off, man. Barbara do it. Feedback. There's something going on with her and Brad. Couple of hundred didn't really see. Huh. Maybe I need Karen's. No, don't fucking throw it. Karen stepped up. Right, where was that? No, whose is that one? Forrest. Don't need Forrest. Where was the other one? Karen. She didn't do it. I can't remember now. So Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of the first stage, and Brad make a joke, practically mouth and Barbara got Reeves and stormed out. So Brad and Barbara did it. See, Barbara stormed out, right? So if Barbara stormed out, there's no more discs in there.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down.
Uh-huh.
Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up
Nice.
on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need
to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some
Well,
laundry
use
next to me.
that, bitch.
I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
No.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so...
Bollocks.
I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
Yep.
I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
You telling me to hold on? Why would you tell me to hold on?
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Boris, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
He's gonna be fine.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please send help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yeah,
Who was it?
I did. So he went with cancer. It's called Barbara stormed out though, right? John didn't do it. Let me just double check. I know he's a war medic. John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before.
I didn't discount him.
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's
let-
Forrest Nash here at K-Fan. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency,
Nope.
then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to
Go.
him now.
Go.
The Whistling Man? What
Just-
kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously?
Yes.
I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
I don't give a shit.
Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive.
Been stabbed.
I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
Yes.
From what we were told, he has
Stabbed
two
twice.
major stab wounds.
In his leg, in
one
his
to
stomach.
the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Thanks.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John.
Come on,
We'll
let's
let
save
him
this
know
one.
You're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please
I
tell me
did.
about someone to help.
I did after
Casey,
checking your
help is
desk
on the
another
way.
time.
My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Go let him in.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry.
Thank you.
We've got this from here.
Ta.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Hit it, Peggy.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
I will. But I'm also intrigued to find out why he's now stalking me at the station. Because I haven't done anything to him. I mean, I've stopped him from killing people, but apart from that. The front door is locked, right? I've left the back door open, but you know. Let's play a song. What haven't we played yet? Did I play Tiger Tiger?
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Well, that's apt.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
What break?
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
I have.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Hey.
Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
You're welcome.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo.
I mean, if I
number?
get through this,
Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm
and there's only
down.
one guy that died, I want to be
Ricky,
pissed off.
I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Okay.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together.
Mm-hmm.
He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
Right.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed like such a good dude.
Right.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned,
You mean
I
turned?
paid feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man.
Dawn?
I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What
Do tell.
happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life.
Who's that?
I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Why you, Ricky?
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Thanks, Rick.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, She's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What?
What's up, Peggy?
It's come from the station.
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track.
I'm just playing the
Here's
same track as
one
before.
to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. Here comes one of my favorites. I hope this is good news.
Well, we got
Peggy.
Peg.
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through.
How much longer?
I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
Hey!
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines,
SWAT.
though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man
They
did it.
all did it.
But
They're
that
all
doesn't
in on
matter
it.
right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
Okay.
I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town,
Yep.
but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you need?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes.
This is the
Whistling
station.
Man already called up a few times.
Uh-huh.
I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out
Okay.
where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now.
Forrest
Forrest
Nash.
Nash's interview
Town
of a
savior.
lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Let's get
Best
back
we
on
don't
the
waste
air.
any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up.
Things are
It's
looking
almost
up.
over. But for now, let's bring in
Why
our
tell
next
her
caller.
that? You Dawn? Dawn?
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Yay.
Got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of
He'd have
course,
died.
Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
Just saying.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us.
No, they didn't.
Whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Okay. The one and only.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach.
And still talking.
There's a knife in my leg.
Yep.
But John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Surely laughing is not a good thing when you got a hole in your stomach.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that,
Yep.
I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Who is it?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
What's up, Peg?
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest.
Why? What'd you do?
The few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Who screamed?
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
On the radio? Dawn?
Her name was...
What?
Ah, how a
Are we
man.
still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case he ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer vacation to the top so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Okay.
I'll see you when you're back.
Torch? Ominous music. I did say I left the outside open. I mean, everything's off, because I mean, that doesn't look like an emergency light, but...
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
This far back corner?
That must be it.
Big red button.
Boom! We've got power.
Uh-oh.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
Okay, I'm gonna die. Is there a weapon down here I can take? Take a screwdriver. Take a screwdriver. Stab him.
What the hell?
The fuck? I don't know. Screwdriver his ass. Hello? Dawn? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Baxter!
Peggy! Where'd you go?
Holy shit! The fuck?
No way. This can't be happening.
What? Hello?
A call.
A call? That button.
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
Special guys?
The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
Okay.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawl out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
She's not here.
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
I can see you. You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station.
I do.
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Henry.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight.
Told you there was another one.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing.
This could be the one I killed.
Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie
Marie
Campbell?
Campbell.
George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Not Dawn.
Marie Campbell. So, not Don, huh?
No, not Don.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
You're
Shut
gonna
up,
talk
Teddy.
when I talk to you, and not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was
As long as I keep
murdered.
it talking.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
You did it. Do you want to die or...
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell?
You beat the shit out of you.
Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Yep.
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought
Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky,
Who else?
our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Yep.
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man. Everyone screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Could say... I mean, you didn't know anything about it.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Loud enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help
Professional.
just in time.
From me.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier.
Pardon?
He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
Ask how she felt about it.
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. It was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at?
He falls off.
Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us
Yeah.
bred for bigger things.
Don't agree with that.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town.
Not anymore, you're not.
And then governor. And then, who knows?
Nah.
What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, Did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
Yep.
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking.
But he
just
wasn't.
got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth.
Probably should have, but you know.
I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Yeah.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. I shouldn't have pushed my George over. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Throw is a football field.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot!
Ah, well, fuck
We're
it.
in the gym at Gallows Creek High.
I told you not to do that.
Wait.
Shit.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So, Marie, where? Oh my God,
Peggy!
Teddy. Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't
Fuck it.
come.
One person died, so.
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or
Damn right it
come
would've been.
with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night. But did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Become pregnant.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now.
But they're dead, right?
But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left...
Murray, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest.
You did kind of say on the radio.
Forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Hang on. Probably. Something in here, maybe.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze!
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 1 wounded, 1 dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie!
Yes?
How's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Well,
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
can you let me out?
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Good night. And good morning.
Finish it there. There you go. So, 2 people died. Never mind.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
To be fair, if I was probably paying attention a little bit more,
It's a killer frequency.
I may have realised that they actually played maybe basketball and football, but you know, I did not. Is there anything else or not? Oh, my back ties a bit quieter. So, yeah, that was Killer Frequency. She was going to keep on. Unfortunately, 2 people did die. In a way, I'm glad Flynn aware that Teddy died, so therefore it wasn't just the one guy that died, Maurice, halfway through it. Because that would have really pissed me off to get all the way through it and only have one guy die. The second guy, funnily enough. But apart from that, you know, I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. We eventually found out where it was. And it was a little bit like Hot Fuzz. I didn't say there were more than one killer. I did say there was always more than one. Obviously, Dawn being one, being the girlfriend, but I thought it might have been parents. But apart from that, you know, we got there in the end. He's going to fall off as well, isn't he? So, we'll let this one play out. Because I'm interested. He probably will fall off like his dad did. And that'll kind of bring it full circle. I believe, anyway. So, but I mean, it was an interesting game. No? Yeah, interesting. I did like the interactiveness of it, of having to run and find something and then have the quick time bits in there and actually have to try and save people when you're doing it. Those decisions. Surely he's gonna. But that thing of having to actually make a choice which then dictates whether someone's going to survive or not. I know there are games like that, but it was something different where you don't really control it. Suspect be dead. Maybe. Oops. He gone. So yeah. Did enjoy it. Like I said, they did try and throw the odd red herring in there about Clive being the suspect, but obviously he wasn't. He was trying to help people. Oh, he did buy into the whole cover-up as well. And go from there. So, I mean, yeah, I did enjoy it. There is a bit of replayability in this to see what happens if you kind of let everyone die. I don't know if you die at the end. But obviously on the flip side, I mean, most people did survive it. There were only the 2 people that did die. So apart from, I think there was an achievement for letting, or for getting everyone, keeping everyone alive. Apart from that, I don't really think there's much change to the end of it. I'm assuming still gets away at the end, and then there's no trace of the body. So apart from that, like I said, I know it's been a longish one, but you know, I want to try and get this one finished with this one, so that's where I went with it. So do drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the videos, whether you're going to actually play Killer Frequency yourself. If you do want to try it, link is in the description as always down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Videos come out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 6:30 GMT time. But for now, this has been the last episode of Killer Frequency. I thank you for joining me, folks, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. And stay safe. Watch out for killers.